I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are.
Time you travel out of the country, you could notice some stepped-up security.
New changes take effect this morning. Our Erica Washington live at OIA. And Erica, this impacts flights both into and out of the U.S.
Absolutely, Sienna. Across the board, international travelers are going to notice a difference. They're going to notice beefed up security and enhanced screening, of course, if you're traveling into the United States especially. Now, I can tell you, if you are traveling from a terrorism-prone country, that's any country that the State Department has identified, actually over a dozen of them they've identified as sponsoring terrorism, you're going to see drastic changes. You're going to see tougher random screening, full-body scans, full-body pat-downs, and hands-on luggage inspection.
We're the Transportation Security Administration. We're working hard to ensure that you enjoy a secure flight. And while we cannot apprehend every terrorist, you can count on us to do what we are trained to do whenever there's a security breach. Overreact to tiny threats. When a man walked the wrong way through a gate at Newark Airport, we closed the terminal for 6 hours. When a passenger in Bakersfield, California packed honey in his luggage, we shut the whole airport down. And when a toddler in New Orleans tried to take a Christmas present on board, we confiscated it. Sorry, Junior, we're not taking any chances. No threat is too big for us to ignore, and no threat is too small for us to make your travel experience as miserable as possible. Overreact to small threats, ignore the big ones. That's what we do, and we do it better than anyone.
He may look like a terror racing down his suburban street in New Jersey, but this 8-year-old is actually getting treated like a terrorist at airports, and he's not happy.
They're ridiculous.
His parents say his name is on a government watch list and that he cannot board a plane without going through extra security and actually getting patted down.
Well, it's amusing at first, right, because it's kind of cute because he's a baby. And then it becomes, you become anxious as he gets older. Then you become annoyed, and now we're at the anger stage.
She says she's contacted the government and a number of airlines, but can't determine how he got on the list or how to get him off.
The Homeland Security says there's no 8-year-olds on the list. It's the airline's fault. Well, it's Continental, U.S. Air, every airline's flown have had the same issue. The airline says, no, they don't make the list. It comes from Department of Homeland Security. They make the list. So the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing.
Her next plan of attack is to pressure the government publicly, and she's starting by creating a Facebook account called Get Mikey Off the List. In the meantime, this may be the best way he's going to get around for some time. Diane Kepley, The Associated Press.
Oh, yeah?
He's 3, so he's 4 now.
Can you turn that like that for a second?
And forward for us, great. And then the bottom of your leg, and you're off.
Is this the silliest thing you've ever heard of?
In Medina.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. For that, O'Connor.
6, going to Oakland. Vision Portuguese needs and provinces.
They harassing a kid?
Yep.
Nice.
It's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
YouTube City, man.
She has no clothes on.
Will they not let her through? What's going on? Are they not going to let her through? Don't get the camera up. Okay.
Get the fuck away from me.
You need to stop filming.
You leave me alone.
You need to stop filming.
Get your hands off of me.
I'm not touching you.
Get your hands off of me.
Stop filming. I call the police.
Yeah, you say whatever the fuck you want. You touch me, I'll throw you down the stairs.
Getting very tense at airline security checkpoints across the country, and that would be an
Boy, are they ever.
Yeah, get this. A confrontation between a California man and TSA officials in San Diego has gone viral this morning. 31-year-old software engineer John Tyner was going on a hunting trip with his father-in-law on Saturday. He refused that full body scan, and then he turned his cell phone video camera on, recording this exchange with security agents.
How about over here?
All right.
Do you have anything in your pocket?
I don't think so. They had me take it all out.
No belt, no nothing?
Nope, no belt, no nothing.
Do you have any external or internal implants that I need to be aware of?
No.
Okay, I'm going to be doing a standard pat down on you today, using my hands going like this.
All right.
Body. Also, we're going to be doing a groin check. That means I'm going to place my hand on your hip, the other hand on your inner thigh, slowly go up and slide down.
Okay.
I'm going to do that 2 times in the front and 2 times in the back.
All right.
And if you'd like a private screening, we can make that available for you also.
We can do that out here, but if you touch my junk, I'm going to have you arrested.
Actually,
security is everyone.
We're going to have a supervisor here because of your state.
Oh, Tyner, of course, never made it to that hunting trip. TSA agents didn't really like his response. Supervisors were called in, and he's now facing a $10,000 fine and a possible civil suit. I understand his pain, but you got to remember the underwear bomber, and he refused to go through the big X-ray check that shows you kind of naked.
Yeah, he didn't want to go through the body scanner, so opted for the security check, and then didn't like that. So there's a lot of controversy going on with these things.
And once you go through security, you can't get a halfway security check.
Yeah, you can't say, thanks, I'm going to leave without them threatening you, right?
Without them threatening you, you're not getting on that plane. Unless they do the whole security check, you're not getting on. So he couldn't go halfway through. So he was out of there.
It's not about justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These 2 parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.
The United States of America is a terrorist base of operations.
Here at the Transportation Security Administration, safety is our top concern. In this video, we'll update you for new procedures for TSA security checkpoints throughout the nation. Effective immediately, all security screening equipment will now be replaced with the Jihad Elimination Worker. The Jihad Elimination Worker has been rigorously tested and has proven itself the perfect answer for today's airport security needs. Lines will form in front of the terminal in the same way they have in the past. Previously, travelers would place their goods on a conveyor for electronic inspection. Now you must teach them how to give a human upper body grasp. Show the subject how to raise their arms, lean forward, and squeeze the arms around a torso. Then have the subject approach the Jihad Elimination Worker. If the traveler successfully performs a human upper body grasp, they are cleared as a terror threat and are allowed to pass through the security checkpoint. A terrorist will attempt to perform a human upper body grasp and find it physically impossible to do so. That passenger is then flagged as a threat, removed from the line, and placed on a no-fly list. Did you catch that? Look closely as a security threat is flagged by a security agent. He is then separated from the other passengers so as not to cause disruption. This concludes our video. With the introduction of the new Jihad Elimination Worker... Yes?
We have another angle.
Okay, watch another angle recorded on a traveler's cell phone. With the introduction of the new Jihad Elimination Worker, the average traveler's biggest concern will be overpacking.
TSA broke all of its own rules.
Pathetic. Their attempts to control things really are.
They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous.